Alright, this is going to be a detailed kind of tutorial on how to play Gwent. Now, you click it, you see down at the bottom here, we have our Gwent deck. This is where you go in and you can work on your Gwent deck. Now, in the beginning, you're going to have terrible cards. It's going to be difficult. So you're going to want to have the weather cards and possibly... I never really use the weather cards too much. Okay. You got your basic... This is close combat right here, which is sword. You have your ranged units. You have your artillery. So you got... This is the first level, first on the board, second, and then the third. This one right here is your hero cards. Then you have your weather cards. And then this is your special cards, which for some reason they also throw the weather cards in too. All right, so now we're going to start with the special cards. You've got Decoy, Commander's Horn, and Scorch. Decoy allows you to pick one of your own cards up. Now, I know it doesn't sound like much, but if you're playing against an opponent and he has a spy card, the spy cards you play... If I have a spy card and I put it down, it doesn't go on my deck. It goes on your opponent's deck. So he gets the points of that spy card, but you get 2 additional points. So if your opponent plays a spy card on you, you can use the decoy, pick that spy card up, and then play it against him and get 2 additional cards yourself. Commander's Horn. In the beginning, this is kind of important. This doubles... Let's bring it up. This doubles the strength of all the unit cards, limited to 1 per row. In the beginning, very helpful. Scorch kills the strongest cards. The problem with this Scorch card is, not only does it kill your opponent's strongest cards, it kills yours. So, if he has 4 number 10 cards, regular cards, and you have 4 number 10 cards played on the deck and you play Scorch, it destroys all his and all yours too. So one little tip, when you're playing, try to keep your keep lower cards on the table. Biting Frost, again, normal cards. If it's worth 10 points, this gets played. It now drops down and it's only worth 1 point. Same thing with Fog, same thing with the Rain. It just goes to different things. You have, Rain is for siege, Fog is for ranged, Frost is for combat, close combat, and then your weather card that clears it all up. Now, we're going to go over here. So, on the left, as you're looking at the screen, that is all the cards that you can put to the right into your deck. The one on your deck is your cards in your deck. I'm going to go back over to the left. As we go down... Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I was in special. This here's all your cards. As I go down, you'll see that I have other cards here. Dandelion. There's a Gaunter O'Dim. That's a monster card. But the way it plays is, for that particular card, you can put it in every single one of the factions. So why don't I have all these cards over to the right? It's simple. You're not playing with all these cards. You get a randomized base set of cards. Alright, so if you have all these cards in here, the chances of you getting, say, a number 2 card, in comparison, if you look all the way to the right, a 2-point card versus a hero 15-point increases. Now in the dead center of this, between the two, you see where it says leader. Then you got total cards in deck. See how mine says 26? Number of unit cards is 22. That is the lowest that you can go for your unit cards. If you have 21, you can't play with that deck. You need 22 unit cards. But you're not using all 22 at once. So what you want to do is you want to stack your deck up to 22 cards, for the best possible cards that you can play. As you can see, I've got some heroes. You know, I got 5-point cards. I've got 6-point cards. There's a 4, 3, and a 1. Now, the reason I have a 1 and say not look to the left, the 3, well, that's a specialty card. I'm going to bring him up real quick here. That allows you, if you play that card, allows you to take a card from your discard pile. Strategy. So the first round, you play a couple of your cards. Let's say your opponent plays the spy card. This guy right here. You don't have a decoy to pick it up. You can't scorch it and destroy it. So maybe on the first round, either you win or maybe you purposely lose that first round. He goes into your discard pile. Well, guess what? You just happen to have this card. You play it, you get your spy card. So, now going down. So I have 26 cards in my deck. All my decks are set up with 26 cards. The 4 special cards, 2 decoy, 2 scorch, because they come in very handy. Now, we're going to briefly touch on the leaders. You make up your own decision how you play, what you want to do. Your leaders, as you play in the game and you beat certain people, you unlock leaders. Each leader does something, each leader for each one of the sets does something a little different. See, pick a torrential rain. This one can be handy. Look at 3 random cards. This one I extremely enjoy. Leader ability is draw a card from your opponent's discard pile. That's the one I use for Nilfgaardian. Alright. So, now we've got Nilfgaardian. This is the one I use pretty much all the time because I have a really good base setup on cards with it. Hero cards, I've got spy cards. Now we're going to quickly touch on the other one here. Oh, sorry, let me go back one quick. There's also one other advantage to Nilfgaardian. Win whenever there is draw. So if you've both played, you both have 20 points on the table, it's a draw, you win. Now the only thing is you can play against other players that are using Nilfgaardian. I've never drawed on them. I've actually had draws against the monsters, the elves, and the northern, and I've won. But I've never gone head-to-head and have a draw end up with Nilfgaard. So, I don't know what would happen. Alright, next set of deck is Northern Realms. Again, each one has its pros and cons. Now, I used Northern Realms in the beginning of the game simply because, with Commander's Horn, simply because of this right here. You get a lot of siege towers. Okay, and it gives you high, 8, 6, 6. I know it doesn't sound like up, but it is. Till I started to get up. And again, the leader card here. This is why I have this. Doubles the strength of all your siege units. Unless the Commander's Horn is also present in that row. So, that's destroy a siege, clear any weather effects, picking up fog. So with that in mind, with that leader ability, double all your siege units. We're going to go over to siege units. Think about it. If you play 4 of those cards, that's 88 points right there alone. So that's where it comes in strong. Now the next one is, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this one, Elves. Now, I'm sorry. And the specialty with Northern Realms, whenever you win, you draw an extra card. Let's flip over. Okay, this is Elves. You get to decide who goes first. I really haven't played Elves too much. This is the only nice thing about this is with this leader ability, you get to draw an extra card. So it gives you 1 extra right off the get-go. I mean, it's not a bad. I just haven't really played with it too much. Again, 22 cards. I got my decoy. I got my scorch. Specialty cards, which draws it up. See, the reason I don't really play it too much is, as you see, as we're going down, these guys right here, all these Havoc Smugglers, I have 3 of them. All I need is 1 of them. I play 1 of them, and it automatically draws those other 3 out. That's kind of an advantage. But the disadvantage, what do you notice what I'm missing here? I have no spy cards for this deck. Spy cards can make or break a game, especially in some of these high-stake ones. You get extra cards. That's why I use Nifgarn, because I have the most spies in it. And then our last one is monsters. Actually, I got to eliminate one of my monsters. Again, monsters, they're kind of like elves. You know? The only thing is, if you have a lot of them, you can do it. Like, here's the behemoth, but I'm not certain what are the cards that sucks to it. Here's the crones. Now, I don't have all 3 crones. I'm missing 1 of them. But if all you need is 1 crone, you play it, it sucks the other 2 out, and boom, there's an instant 18 points. Vampires. Same thing with vampires. But I only got 2 vampires, so until I start getting more cards and I can really play it pretty good, this one's kind of off-centered. See, I don't know if, like, the ghoul and the necker, I don't know if they stack together. One of these days I'm just going to have to try it for ha-has and hope to get the card. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to go back to Nifgardian. We're going to play a quick game, and hopefully some of the points that I was talking about are going to show up. Let's talk to this guy. Yeah, I was already set up, ready.
Hello there. Pawning on.
Now in the beginning, don't bet 10. Keep it at least 5.
What would you say to a few rounds of Gwent?
Alright, here we go. Now, I don't need to pick, so now here you can, in the beginning, you can switch it back and forth, and you can choose whatever deck you want to use. I'm going right with my favorite, Nifgardian. Okay. He's using monsters, and he flipped it. Okay, so this is what I've got. Ten cards. As you can see, I got some good here. I have 4 hero cards right off the bat of 10. Here's a young emissary. There's my spy card, and I have a scorch and a decoy. Oh, this is a good setup. All right, so let's. I'm gonna get rid of this one here, the Imperial Guard. Oh, nice! I got the close combat scorch. Do I risk? Do I keep the 5? Oh, what the heck? Let's try it. I got a second decoy. I should have kept that 5. Okay, so now he's going first. We're going to play our spy card. I'm going to get 2 additional cards off this. Watch. Bam. Oh, man, I should have kept that young emissary. Look at that. Now, if I was to play this Scorch card right here, the green, all it would do is destroy that number 5 on his thing. I have this, which gives me 7 points and also destroys close combat if he's got over 10. But again, it'll only destroy the 5. So, I need to figure out what I'm going to do here. Now I have 2 cards that I can draw from my own deck. So, I'm not going to put anything heavy duty. I'm going to go on a number 5 here. Now here, I'm going to show you, this is where decoys come in handy here. You're going to see he just blew Okay, there goes all that. Now, I'm going to use my decoy card. I'm going to pick up my number 5. Now, hopefully he'll play another card. If not, he may just end the game. And hope for the best. We'll see how it goes. So, there we go. I picked my emissary card back up. So he just, I don't know, he just played his leader ability and he's doubled everything to 84 here. Now there's no way I could do 84. So I'm going to give him this first round. Give it to him. I'm still 4 cards ahead. So he's got 6, I've got 10. So here we go. I'm going to give him this. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Whew, good, it wasn't the spy card. And a monster allows you to keep 1 card on the deck. Now here we go. I'm going to use my leader card. Here's the leader card. And I could take any one of these cards from his deck. Now, unfortunately, you saw when he played the one vampire, it played all these vampires. Well, it doesn't work that way for you. You don't get to play. It doesn't take his cards. So generally, you want to take the highest card you can get, or a specialty card if he's played it. So I'm going to take my spy back. And when I say specialty card, I'm talking about now, you can't pick up heroes, so... Now, when I say specialty card, I'm talking about this one right here, Villamarth. Boom, that gives you close quarters. Or this one, which allows you to... Okay. I never really read that before. Double or nothing, aim for his... Anyways, I'll take off from the discard pile. So... Let's see what we got here. I have no cards. Now, you cannot pick up your decoy. So, first thing we're going to do, I'm going to play my spy card again. Give me 2 additionals. And he just passed. What did he give me? I'm trying to think here. Okay, so... Now I have 1, 2 cards. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play... It's got 13. So I'm going to play this card right here. Notice that's a normal card. Gives me 10. And then I'll just play one of my normal ones here. Here we go. I'm going to play this one right here. Now, I got 2 cards here, so I can pick them up. So it should be pretty good. All right, so I'm going to end it. I win the 2nd round. Now we're in the 3rd round. This is it. Do or die in this situation. Now remember, I said in the beginning, you always start out. You want to save your hero cards to the end. Save them. This is where you play them. Because it's do or die. But there's no way he's going to win. He's got 4 cards left. I've got 9. I've got hero cards. I've got scorch cards. I've got them all. So this is like a massacre on this one. This guy's just getting taken out completely. Waiting for him to play the crones. See if he's got the crones. Okay, so he's got Jack. Here. Now I'm going to play the Scorch card. Now there's only 1 card this Scorch card's going to take out, and that's this one all the way up top, because these are all hero cards. Cannot touch the hero cards. Alright. Now we're going to play this guy here. And here's my 10 card from the last hand. That gets played. Okay, we're going to play this card. This will allow me to take my last card in the deck. Plays it. Now see, if I kept that other young emissary when I played it, those 2 5 cards would have doubled in strength and became 10 each. So that would have been very nice. And then this last card, well, it's not going to do me any good because if you go all the way up here, yeah, he's got 20, but they're hero cards. Now, if he had a normal card there and it was over 10 and you play this, it would have destroyed it. Okay, there we go. There you go. That's basically really quick. Let's close it out. So I just won 20 crowns and a gold ore. Now we're going to play this one more time real quick here.
Hello there. Pawning or buying?
Oh, okay.
What would you say to a few rounds of...
Yeah, let's skip it real quick. Let's go really fast. Like I said, it's completely random. That was an excellent one. That one was just fell right into it. Now, these shop owners are relatively easy. Okay, here we go. Here's my setup. 2 hero cards, and I had no spy cards. Okay, this one's going to be a little more difficult. So let's get rid of Zoltan here for 5. Okay, I got a hero card, and we're going to get rid of this other 5 guy. Give me a spy card. Yes! I got lucky on that. I got 7. Alright, here we go. Play the spy card right off the bat. Yes, I'm giving him 7 points, but I'm getting 2 additional. Look at that. Nice. Now watch this. Here we go. One of them was a Scorch card. I destroy that card. He has to play that one. Now, yeah, you could save it, but there's a method to my madness. Use my leader ability. I have my spy card back. Ha! He passed. This is going to be... This one, she's done. Alright. Play the spy card again. Wham! Look at that. Oh! 2 hero cards. Completely fried. Okay, now... Right here, that takes from my discard pile. That takes. So I have to play 2 of these cards. Let's see, what do I have here? 1 Scorch. So here, we're going to play 10 and 10. No hero cards. Remember, you save the hero cards to the end. I've got 20. He's got 19. I have... Actually, yes, it says 10 cards, but with that from the draw deck, that means I've got 12 cards still left to play. So here we go. Last game, I had to give him that first round. This one, done. Now I'm going full blown here. They left the 7 card. Now, lowest, 5. You know what? Never mind. Heck with it. Taking him out. There's no way he's going to win this. Just in case. Here, we'll do this. Six. Double horn. Interesting. See, I could take him out if I want to, but here's those vampires. See how it doubled it? Oh yes. Interesting. All right, so I shouldn't have played my Siri card. That was a mess up, but that's all right. Get rid of that spy card. Ooh. Not even going to attempt it here. So I have to give him this. I'm going to give him the second round. Not even going to bother here. See. I shouldn't have played Seer. I was thinking I could do it, but it's alright. I'll take him out in the third round. He's only got 2 cards left. That's why you save. You try to save your hero cards to the last. I got him. Crone cards. Oh no! He jumps it up. Look at that. But, remember what I said? Here we go. Hero card. Allows me to draw from my deck. I could go 10, but it's better to play this one. Bye-bye, Chrome cards. From 44 to 8 points. It don't matter what he plays. I got it. Now I could just pass it here, so. But again, let's do a little demonstration here. Boom. You always want to try to not have all your cards in one, except for the Northern Realm. That can get irritating. But if you've got a good mixture between close, ranged, and the catapults, regular cards, it doesn't matter. So if he does use, your opponent uses a bad weather card, you're not losing all your points. So there we go. All right, let's put this up. 20 crowns. Wait, what else? And an oil.